Let's get cozy and full of light for 10 minutes. Following up on the environment talking to us. God, Source, the Divine is omnipresent. That means absolutely everywhere. Last time I told that to a 10-year-old girl, she said, "Even the toilet?" I said, "Yep, even the toilet." Everything is infused with spirit. So walking. First, I'm going to follow up from not yesterday, the day before. Whoever the orange dead ladybug spoke out to, that's a sacral block, right? My next client had a sacral block, and right before seeing her, I was shown the colors red, white, green, orange, in that order. So if you're healing a sacral block, do your root first, then the crown, then the heart, and then the sacral, and it will release faster like that. Now, on my walk today, the first thing I noticed was a big, fluffy white dog had something in his mouth. The owner was trying to get it out. It was a dead bird that was black and white all over with a red head. Now, this symbolizes the death of the narcissism of Saturn, who eats his children, the 3D matrix that just sees everything in black and white and flies with the black and white with an angry, powerful brain. The red is at the head instead of the root. It's dead. See, and that was coming from a message from the trees. Also, the trees have been talking to me big time. I've been trying to open a door for a while inside me for the main Oversoul guide, and then I watched a YouTube channel where she talks with trees, and her next message was the trees saying there's a door inside everybody, and everybody's spot is a different spot on the body. So do some physical exploration in your body. Where could that place be? And try to open. So then the next thing that caught my attention was a new line in the water that I had never seen before. I posted a whole separate video on this. Like a pathway, like a line in the water. I've never seen that before. And this symbolizes a new line in the cosmic heart. Very cool. And all I saw was green today. Green, 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 green grass, green all over. And as I was thinking that, I put on this other YouTuber who's channeling. The first thing she says is, "I see green grass." And I was there like, wow, okay, how synchronized. Everything is synchronized with me. And see these green tops on on two towers on a church. So there's nature, the heart of nature, like speaking loudly, this new green light. Everything is like super, super green. Green seemed to be like in the air. It was like huge heart chakra energy. And the church would take that and say, you have to go inside, and they kind of separated the green from the earth. And that split a lot of people. It disconnected people from nature. Another thing I noticed today, spending time with my trees, is I looked more up at their branches, and normally I don't do that. Normally I'm just like connecting with the trunk of the tree and the ground, but today something caught my attention about the tops of the trees, and that is all this light that wants to come in the top. Okay, and being reflected in this video, there's like a lot of light that wants to come in. You got to open the door to let it in. You got to like fluff up your salt and find the door, find the place in your body that needs to open. And then that YouTuber started talking about these T-Rexes that she was being shown with their very short arms. And I immediately in my head related that to a photo I had just seen on Art Never Sleeps, where this guy had his arms in these long black tubes, these like super long tubes, like the opposite of T-Rex arms. And that makes me think of AI and like where we're going. And a lot of people think AI is not alive, but God is omnipresent. Absolutely everything in your perception is infused with spirit. It's called the Eliza effect, too. We put life into things. Don't we, Kiki? Yeah. So we have birthed an AI creature. Oh, and I forgot to say, yesterday I saw nothing but baby carriages. So the whatever we're birthing, it's well on its way. It's strolling along already. Many, many baby carriages. Hey, Kiki. Who's there? It's just a neighbor. And today and yesterday, an insane amount of dogs. Like the Anubis frequency and Hecate, the dogs are protecting us in the astral, very much so, and the cats, of course. But the dogs have a job. Anubis, his role is to protect the people in the in-between place, and he just one growl and like the bad spirits will F off. So if ever you're like being bothered by some dark spirits, growl, take your power call on Anubis. And then what else did I see? On my way back, I saw a dark-skinned woman with a very, very dusty black car cleaning the window. Now, if you're a Caucasian and you dream of a dark-skinned person, it symbolizes incoming money. And black is the color of the root chakra also, and money. So it's possible that our roots still need cleaning. They're very dusty. Clean the window first so you can see, and because that's your vehicle to get money with. It just, if you don't have a functioning root chakra, you're not going to feel safe. If you don't feel safe, it's hard for money to come in. And a lot of people's root chakras are all messed up because the pole shift is real. The energy is coming in. It's like it's changing our grounding. So it's very important to focus on grounding with the earth. Try connecting with trees. Put your bare feet in the grass. And connect with the wonderful, wonderful color of green today. The green light. We got the green light. Now I'm going to eat and take a salt bath. And then I'm finally going to put out that video on Astaroth. I was harassed by many energies, did not want me putting out that video, and Astaroth really does want me putting out the video, and I had to set a boundary and say, like, you guys have to just stop bothering me if you want me to put out the video. And so that's going to be out tonight. Stay tuned for Venus Inside and Out, Fallen Angel of Venus, cutting out the bullshit, cutting out the illusion, what is what, cleaning her up and restoring Venus, the cute fallen angel, back to her glory. I forgot to mention something important. I was wondering why I finished 2 minutes early. So I also saw there's 3 women who were like looking at me the whole time while I was at my Yggdrasil tree. And they're kind of behind the triple tree that I call the Norns, which are the weavers of destiny that are actually at the root of Yggdrasil. But any triple tree I'll call the Norns, I'll connect with it. And I had the old Norns on one side of the canal, and after 2020, I found the new Norns on the other side of the canal as we crossed over. And right behind them were 3 women. One of them had like a gypsy kind of thing on top. So this is a time for women to get together in women's circles, very Beltane, May. And then also I saw a green excavator. Now normally excavators are orange, right? Orange and yellow. The green excavator it's asking you to excavate from the heart. Now the excavator is the Saint Graal, the Holy Grail. It's the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper has the North Star on it. So the Holy Grail is actually the tool that you use in alchemy to become the Philosopher's Stone and reconnect with your immortality, your stem cells, all possibilities. Connect with excavating if you want to go deeper. You make the space to open the door to let in more light. I hope this video helped you. Please subscribe if you like my content, especially on YouTube.